Afternoon, guys. Welcome to the channel. Beautiful day here today, you can see. Yeah, just got my new side by side, just got delivered. Time for the weekend. So just give you a quick look around here, and yeah, so let me spin the camera around and we'll take a look. Okay, guys, so it's like I said, just got this delivered here today. It's a Z-Force 950 HOEX. It's the 64-inch wide version. That's what the EX means. Funny enough, in Canada and the US, it's a 950 HOEX. Everywhere else in the world, it's a 1000R. So yeah, you see I went with the black and the orange. Also being the EX, it came with the 29-inch tires. All the Z-Force 950s now come with the beadlock wheels. So those are real beadlocks. The only thing I got added to it, I had the front bumper put on, the half windshield. I went with the half windshield because I just like the look of it instead of the full glass. I got the door inserts, lower doors, put on, and I got this storage box on the back. So you can see here, there are gas cans made specific for this box. They kind of continue this up this way. Unfortunately, this box is made by a company called Tesseract, and these gas cans as well are made by Tesseract. Tesseract is a Russian company, so there's no finding those gas cans anywhere in North America. I'm not able to find them. To get them shipped from over in Europe or from Russia itself, I looked at a company, ATV Box, $574 for a gas can. So I said no, thank you. So I'll keep looking, and if I can find them, fine. If I can't, well, I can't. So yeah, like I said, not a whole lot to look at on the outside. It has dual exhaust tips. Just a quick go around there. It has trailing arm rear suspension. This one thing, these stupid looking things here, I absolutely hate those. I think they're the stupidest looking thing there is. How anybody doing the design work thought that would look good, beyond me. And unfortunately there's no aftermarket yet anyways to replace those, so is what it is. This side here is the engine intake, air intake. Over on the other side, that's for the clutch and drive belt air intake. Did come with the mirrors, did come with the roof, all standard on this one. Did come with the 3,500 pound winch. Battery and fuse box under there. Double wishbone in the front. These are really cool, actually. These are daytime running lights. They're white, but it also has signal light built in, so it does flash orange. I'll show you that in a bit. It does have LED headlights. Also has LED lights in the rear. Up here, very stupid area to have them all the same, right next to the wheel. So first mud puddle you hit, those are covered. Don't really know much else to say. I ordered it. I've been waiting 3 months for this, but I ordered it and I completely forgot to get the rock sliders. So I have to order those, and I'll just put those on myself. It's no big deal. So just get inside here and show you a bit. So it does have bucket seats, of course, well, you would expect. So it does have, as you can see, it's a flat bottom wheel, which helps getting in and out. I haven't even taken the tags off the wheel yet. Again, of course, it's a automatic. Funny thing, this is completely backwards to how a car would be in North America anyways. You can see park is here, low range is all the way up here. Should be the other way around, park up here, drive gears down here. But anyways, so that'd probably take a bit of getting used to. So here we have, this is a switch for the drive mode, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive diff lock. Here's the drive mode, or the throttle mode, I guess. Really, this is normal and sport, and I'll show you the gauge in a bit. Changes depending on what it's in. All this normal and sport doesn't have anything to do with power or anything like that. This side by side is a drive-by-wire, so it has fully electronic throttle, and all this normal mode does is smooths out the throttle response. If you put it in sport, it's a much more aggressive throttle. Normal just smooths it out. This headlights high and low beam. Earlier models, this one's a 2023. Earlier versions of this, I think 2019 or 2020 was the first year. So up until last year, you were able to turn your lights. You have your lights on. You could have just your daytime running lights on, or you could turn the lights off completely. You're no longer able to do that. The lights are always on now, just high and low beam. This is your override. It has a limiter in reverse, in low range, and in diff lock. But you compress this, and that'll override that limiter. Being this is a Canadian model, here's where the difference between the Canadian model and the US model. Has signal lights here, right and left, of course. Down here, it has a horn, and this one here is your emergency lights. So here in Newfoundland, this really doesn't matter. We're not allowed to drive our ATVs on the road anyways. But in places where you are allowed, in some places in the US and here in Canada, some towns have it, where you are allowed to drive on the roads or on certain roads, but you need to make it somewhat street legal with signal lights and a horn and emergency flashers and stuff. Why that's not on the US models, I have no idea. The other biggest difference, I think, between the Canadian model and the US model, here in Canada, these come with a 5-year warranty. In the US, it only comes with a 1-year warranty. Again, no idea what the reasoning is for that. So anyways, here's the key, ignition. Here's the 12-volt cigarette lighter style jack, and over here is 2 USB plugs. Over there, of course, is the glove compartment, and that contains the control for the winch. It's over there. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much about it. I'll just start this up here and show you the lights. So let's just put on the emergency lights, and I'll just get out and show you those. So I don't know how well it's showing up in the camera. It's quite a bright day today, but you can see, if you can see, they're actually flashing orange, whereas if there's just the headlights, they'd be white. And same in the back. You can see they're also flashing orange in the back. Normally those would be red. That's your brake light. Yeah, guys, I think that's about it. Just let's see how well you can see those driving lights in the day. Probably not very good. So these are now lit up white, and then you can see the headlight there lit up. Like I said, hard to see in the daylight. So anyways guys, yeah, that's the new side-by-side. I'll get my old one now ready to sell in a little bit over the next couple of weeks maybe. And yeah, so I'll have some videos. I haven't really taken this for a ride yet. There's a bit of dust and stuff on it where they trailered it out here today. But yeah, I haven't really taken it out for a spin myself. But I'll be taking you along on those rides. You know, used to doing a bit of fishing and stuff as well. So yeah. So anyways guys, as always, thanks for watching, and hope you stay tuned for upcoming videos. Okay guys, I'll just really quickly start this up here and let you see the gauge. The one thing you won't see on the gauge, over here in this corner, there's a Bluetooth symbol. I don't have my phone here with me now, so it's not going to come on. But what this does is it allows your phone to connect to this pod. Now, it will not allow you to answer calls or anything like that through this pod. But, you know, if you're riding ATV or side-by-side or anything like that, you have your phone laid down, you have it in your pocket or whatever, it's ringing you can't hear it. But there's a small call symbol over here in this corner. And when your phone is connected, if a call or text comes in, this will flash and it'll let you know that there's a call coming in. So that was a pretty nice little feature there, I thought. But anyways, I'll just very quickly start it up here because I'm inside. So you can see it has two modes, two display modes. It has normal, and then it has sport. Pretty much the same information, just a different look to the gauge. Quickly, just to basically at a glance, you can tell what mode you're in. So yeah, pretty cool gauge there. So anyways guys, just give me a minute here, I'll wrap this up.